Hi guys, and today we're talking, is this potentially the end of the world of Kodi as we know it? Hi guys, it's SBOT, and what I'm going to do today, I'm going to talk to you about different ways of viewing media and setups of certain things on your devices which may dramatically affect the use of the app Kodi. If you do enjoy this video, find it helpful, hit the like button for me, share it with your friends and family, and of course subscribe if you're new to the channel. 5 videos a week, all dedicated to media streaming and product device and app reviews. So you guys use Kodi for many different things. You know, some of you watch live TV, some of you watch movies, some of you watch all different sorts of content on there. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about where I feel the state of play might go. State of play. And by that, what I mean is I'm going to show you 2 different alternatives to using Kodi to get some of the content that you want. So of course, Kodi is an app which you can watch all sorts of content on, like we said, but if you're watching live TV, for example, there are APKs available that just focus on live TV, and potentially you might see better results, less buffering. You also have people, build makers, for example, are making their own apps that are available on the Google Play Store. So of course, these apps that people are now starting to create are almost like forks or clones of the Kodi app, but they're already loaded with their own add-ons, builds, things like that. So of course, people who want just an ease of having an Android device, a box, a phone, and they want to just have an app that has third-party add-ons already on there, then this is a way of doing that, and you don't need to download Kodi anymore. I'm going to show you 2 different alternatives, one for the live TV and one for a sort of build that you can download straight from the Play Store that I was asked to review a long time ago. This now fits into the video I want to make. And then afterwards, we're going to talk a little bit about how I feel that that's going to affect the state of play with regards to Kodi. So we're going to jump straight onto my phone. I'm going to show you the first of the 2 apps, which is going to be the live TV one, which has had an update, which is why I'm showing it to you. And then I'm going to show you an app that is basically a Kodi build that you can download off the Google Play Store. Okay, so the first app we're going to look at is LiveNet TV. As you can see, it is has a different logo now because it has been updated. Now this is right up there with Solid Streams, CT Streams, Swift Streams, all the streams. But like I said, I tend to feel that nowadays, in terms of live TV, apps or APKs are far better than using Kodi add-ons. And remember, these are, these creators of the APKs don't create the content. They don't create the streams. They just find streams that are available on the internet. So they aren't responsible for it. In the same way that Kodi is not responsible for third-party add-ons, and even third-party add-ons, as complicated as it sounds, aren't responsible for the content. They just they scrape content from the internet. But anyway, enough of that. On here, as you can see, you've got entertainment, you've got French Live, you've got movies, sports, news, music, documentaries, kids, cooking, religious, and regional. And like a lot of people who tend to use live TV, they'd look at sort of sports, for example. And as you can see, you scroll down and there's lots of different live sports channels on here. And then you simply just click on one of them and it would then give you an option of the different links available. And 9 times out of 10, at least one of these links will work. So it's a really, really good tool to use on your search of live TV available on the internet. If you hear me squirming around, I am actually lying on the floor whilst doing this video due to my back, so apologize if I sound like a seal. But yeah, so that's the case of that. If you click on the top left hand corner, you've got all channels there. You can also you've got your favorite section there. I'll just quickly show you how to select a favorite. So if you wanted this one, A+ to be your favorite, you'd click and hold and then add to favorite. And then when you click on the top left hand side and go to favorites, as you can see, it would be there. So you can just select all of your channels that you want, that you don't have to scroll through all of the different sections to find. You can also report a channel, you can channel request, you can support them by donating. You've got your settings section, copyrights, about, so bits of information if you were unsure as to where the content comes from and things like that. If you click on the top right hand side, you've got a settings cog there, and as you can see, you've got your lock settings, locked categories, password, favorite tab, and video player. So it'll always ask what video player you want to play with, unless you select one of these, and then you'd be good to go straight away. So that's the first app I'm going to show you today. So that is for your live TV. I'm now going to show you a second app, which is basically a Kodi fork. It already has content available, so you don't need to add your own. So it's basically like your own build on Kodi, but without downloading the Kodi app. Now, like I said, there are a few different versions of this, but as you can see on here, this is called Firestream. So as you can see here, it says click to run the touch tone wizard. So we click on that, and then it loads up with the different builds that he has created on this wizard. So you've got Blackbeard, you've got Gravity, Clean 4.0, and Clean Special Edition. You've also got a Clean Latino Edition as well. So the one I'm going to show you is the Clean 4.0. It tends to be the most popular as far as I'm aware. So you just then click on that, and then it downloads the build straight onto the app. So similar to how you download onto Kodi, but this is of course a specially made app, which is a fork of Kodi, similar to sort of SPMC and things like that, but obviously it comes already installed with the wizard, which is handy for you guys. It takes a lot of the pressure away. You then get your normal notification to say if it's an Android or Amazon device, you need to unplug it to force close. If it fails, I'll just click on OK, and then would you like to force close? Click yes. So it has errored, so I'm just going to close the app and then reopen it and see if it's worked. So as you can see, it has loaded fine, so don't worry about that error message. Just obviously swipe if you're on an Android phone, up which I'm using it on. I just swipe to, swipe to get rid of the app and then reopen it, and it does load up like this. Now, in terms of updates for this actual app, I don't know how often this gets updated. As far as I'm aware, it's quite a lot, but this, I'm not saying that this is going to be the perfect thing for you, because I haven't used it enough. But the reason why I'm showing you is because I feel that this is a alternative way of viewing your media. If and when people decide to create their own apps and keep them updated, it might be easier for you. If certain parts of this build don't work for you, I'm not showing you it for that reason. I'm showing you it because I feel that this is, like I said, potentially the way forward in this area of media streaming. So as you can see, the build has movies, you scroll right, it's got TV series, you scroll right, it's got biblical stuff here, 24/7 there, kids and things like that, and underneath you've also got, so basically exactly the same as you'd see on a build on Kodi, but it is its own app. So again, without going into too much detail, I just wanted to show you that, to show you a different alternative. So if you did want to try this, it is called Firestream Media Center. So you just go onto your Google Play Store and you download it like that, as you can see, and then you just open it, and then you'd load up the build through the wizard. So very, very simple. So therefore, question of the day: how do you feel that the world of media streaming is changing? Do you feel that Kodi's time is limited? Do you feel that live TV APKs and people creating their own apps with their own builds and add-ons and things like that, do you think that's going to be the way forward, using a fork of Kodi? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you and have conversations with you in the section below. And I do genuinely think that this potentially might be the way forwards in terms of Kodi. Obviously, people creating their own builds on apps and things, it's very easy to do. You can just, obviously, you'll be able to search on the Google Play Store and things like that for it. So you've seen what the two apps are. Now I want us to have a little heart-to-heart. And again, I need to see a doctor. I need a doctor. Eminem or Dre. Not sure who it was, but oh.
Little pierce my foot on the spine.
I want you to tell me in the comment section below how you feel the state of play is with, I've said it again, how you feel the state of play is with regards to live TV and movies and things like that. Let me know how you feel the Kodi app will develop from here on out, with the increased popularity with live TV APKs, with people starting to create their own Kodi builds, etc. on their own app forks, and whether you think that Kodi, in terms of downloads, is going to suffer from that. So like I said, let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Like this if you did enjoy this sort of content, share it with your friends and family if they'd be interested in this, and of course subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. It's SBYT, peace out. Hi guys, my back is still absolutely ruined, but I'm going to soldier on. Today we've got something a little bit different. A lot of you guys have been asking me if you're thinking of media streaming on these devices. Today we're talking the early comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S8 and of course the early leaked rumours for the brand new iPhone 8. Hi guys, so basically I'm just going to give a quick rundown of the two different devices. We know more about the Samsung Galaxy S8 due to the fact that he's being released in the next couple of months as opposed to the iPhone, which is due out in the autumn. First going to focus on the Galaxy S8, and then I'm going to jump onto the information or the early rumours and leaks for the iPhone 8. So let's go. So of course, the first thing we know about the Galaxy S8 is there is going to be no flat screen version. It's going to be an S8 Edge, basically, or the S8 Edge Plus. It's not going to have the Edge in the title, but it is going to be a curved display for both.